Today, February the 16th, is dear to the hearts of people in North Korea, as the day marks the birthday of the regime's late leader, Kim Jong-il. The so-called Day of the Shining Star marks the 81st anniversary this year. For more, let's turn to Mr. Bruce Bennett, a policy analyst from Rand Corporation. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. First off, why is Kim Jong-il's birthday, the Day of the Shining Star, so dear to North Korea and North Koreans?
Well, it's easy for Korean people to look at former leaders and have great respect for them. Sometimes it's harder with Kim Jong-il because he's failing in so many ways. But certainly his grandfather was greatly respected. His father now can be more respected as well. So I think it has to do with tradition. And you look at even their lapel pins are grandfather and father pins, not Kim Jong-un.
Okay, then last year, let's go back to last year. The North celebrated the 80th birthday anniversary of Kim Jong-il with a music concert and gun salutes. How do you think the regime will celebrate this year? I mean, will there be some sort of military activities? What do you think?
As far as I know, they haven't announced that, so this is supposition. We have to do a little speculation and say, I think the regime is going to want to capture some attention of the North Korean people, but also of the outside world. Kim Jong-un really likes outside attention, media attention. And so with Ukraine going on, with U.S. and China concerns and so forth, he's not been getting the media coverage he likes. So he's undoubtedly going to take some actions, I would think, to capture outside media attention, because after all, he is the leader of what he claims is a very powerful country. If he's not getting media attention from the outside and his senior leadership knows what's happening there, then he doesn't look like he's all that powerful.
Right. So you're saying that he could use his father's birthday as an opportunity to show off again, right?
Exactly, to capture attention.
Right. And also, speaking of birthdays of Kim Jong-il as well as the North's founding leader Kim Il-sung are considered the regime's biggest holidays. But the current leader Kim Jonguns is yet to be recognized as a holiday. What makes their birthdays more significant than Kim Jong-un's?
We don't know for sure, but my assumption is Kim Jong-un is a very brutal leader. He is someone who even the elites have got to be questioning. You know, almost all of the elites have had relatives, uncles, cousins who have been killed by Kim Jong-un. And so I think he's careful not to be too overwhelming. Everyone knows they need to do exactly what he says, and even then they're at serious risk. But I think he's just trying to avoid going too far in putting pressure on his people and instead trying to focus on his father and his grandfather, knowing that he is of the same line. If he respects them, the people of North Korea are going to respect him.
Right. I'm sure Kim Jong-un himself knows very well about the economic burden and difficulties that his people are going through at the moment.
Exactly. I mean, the reports on the food situation in North Korea are a disaster. Starvation probably starting, maybe not as bad as in the late 90s, but still probably pretty serious this year. That is a serious concern. And internally, the concern is his people are going to think he's a failure.
Right. So much more to think about other than just birthdays.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Thank you so much for your time this morning and evening for you.
Thank you.